Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am definitely the king of random topic videos. Sometimes that's what some people tell me they like about my channel because I have different perspectives and different videos. A lot of the temptation when you start any kind of content creation is to not want to be ridiculed because, quite frankly, it is very difficult on your mental health to be criticized by strangers. And sometimes you make mistakes and you deserve to be criticized, but it makes it hard to give others more ammunition when you step outside the box. So, like, I've seen channels that try to just replicate what other people have done for years, from crystal openings to battlegrounds fights. And I'm not saying that isn't like content, but if you've got people who already have a following and do what other people who are better at the game or played it longer, you're probably not going to be very successful. You have to find your own niche, or niche, as some people call it, and then work from there. And I started my channel because I didn't think anybody reviewed every offer that went into the game, and a lot of people are so addicted to this Marvel Casino of Champions that they need, hopefully, some kind of voice to talk them off the ledge of buying an absolutely terrible offer, and that was my channel for a while. Now, excuse me, I have branched out, of course, and get so many submissions to react to crystal openings, even now, still daily, sometimes multiple times a day, that has become a huge part of my channel, too. But I also want to be the voice of things that I don't notice or even agree with, but if it's important to somebody, it should be important to me. I want to be very clear about this topic. I don't care at all about titles. I think it's really cool that there's a title that is professor, because that's literally who I am and what I do in the real world. So I'm going to probably keep that forever. It's not the rarest of titles, but who cares if you don't get anything for equipping a title over something else? So I know I should care about these blue titles or the collector commended, awarded for completing Zone 25 and Solo Threat Level 6 Legendary Incursions. Like, look at that. That's a red title. That's a legendary title. It means nothing to me. But sometimes, some people out there actually spend money thinking that that money is going to get them a title, and when the title doesn't show up or it disappears, they can get very upset. And that's where they reach out to me. So I scrolled down in my blue titles, looking for a special summer title, and it is not there. Now, again, normally I wouldn't care at all about this, but there is a subscriber named Daniel Whitehall who reached out to me and said, "Hi, Prof. I am sure many of us summoners have paid for the Platinum Track title Summer Supreme. I, too, paid for that Platinum title and the Platinum Track, and got the title Summer Supreme." So, this is one of those blue titles. Summer Supreme. Okay? Gotta be honest. Until he reached out to me, I had never given this any thought and had no idea it was a thing. So, it's kind of a mystery what the heck this is. But you could see I just went through my blue titles and it was not on my screen. And yes, I did pay for the Platinum Track. Well, that was the Summer Supreme, and now he sent over this video where he scrolls through his titles looking for Summer Supreme. Like me, he's got many blue titles, and there is no Summer Supreme. And I think the reason why he noticed was because it was his title one day, and then he didn't have a title the next. So, it's like Kabam took it away, and to my knowledge, which given is pretty limited, especially in this area, they haven't brought it back and they haven't explained why. So, this may affect no one but this guy in terms of how much people care, or this actually might affect more than him, and this video will be worth it to somebody. I have no idea if it's actually an issue to people or not, but I think I'm going to drop this because I want to give a huge shout out to my viewers, especially in Japan. My channel has had a decent amount of growth according to YouTube analytics in Japan this past month. And I think part of that's because sometimes I'll drop videos at midnight Central Standard Time in America right before I go to bed. And I guess maybe in Japan that's like a good time to drop a video. Always shows you when you have a global channel, even if your views, say in America, are way down, sometimes they can make up for it in a different country, which is also pretty amazing because even after 5.5, 6 years of this, I still kind of view myself as a nobody. I'm not trying to be super dark or depressing or sell myself short. I just don't think of myself, like I never talk about my YouTube channel when I'm meeting people. Sometimes people will bring it up, and I know part of the issue is if somebody goes to my channel and watches even this video, they're not going to get through it because it's like watching a foreign language. They don't care about this game if they don't play it. So it's easy to think that I'm not making much of an impact anymore. But then when I hear from people that are like, hey, thanks for the shout out, it makes me want to keep going. So, yay. Sir, Mr. Daniel Whitehall, I hope I covered this to your ability and your hope. And we'll see what happens on this actual mystery. Maybe Kabam will address it, maybe they won't. Either way, I covered the topic.